Hello, good morning students. In previous class, we discussed some properties of the parallelogram. Again, I will explain the properties of parallelogram. Only what property we will discuss. Properties are discussed. There are the three main properties of parallelogram. First is, in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. In any parallelogram, always opposite sides are equal. And opposite of this one, all these three properties and these three, all these three are the opposite to each other. Conversely means opposite. It means if suppose A, B, C, D is a parallelogram, so always remember opposite sides are equal. Opposite of this one, if suppose you have given any quadrilateral. If in any quadrilateral, suppose we have given any quadrilateral, if in any quadrilateral opposite sides are equal, then it is a parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. If opposite sides are equal, it is a parallelogram. Only remember this one. Next is, if ABCD is a parallelogram, if suppose given ABC is already given parallelogram, then opposite angle always equal. In parallelogram, opposite angles are always equal. Then opposite of this one, if ABCD is any quadrilateral, and anyhow if you prove that opposite angles are equal. If in any quadrilateral, if opposite angles are equal, you can say that it is a parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. If it is opposite angle are equal, it is parallelogram. Same as it is in parallelogram, diagonal bisect each other. Diagonal bisect each other means AO equal to OC, OD equal to OB. Opposite of this one. Here, if ABCD is parallelogram, then diagonal always bisect. And opposite of this one, if in any quadrilateral diagonal bisect, if in any quadrilateral diagonal bisect, then it is a parallelogram. So it means remember these three properties always. If in any quadrilateral you want to prove parallelogram, we have to show that either one property of these three, only one. Either we will show that opposite side are equal, or opposite angle are equal, or diagonal bisect each other. But if already given parallelogram, so we can use these property directly. Understand or not? These three property for, if suppose in any question we have given any quadrilateral and examiner asks us prove that this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So out of these three property, we can prove that any one, we can say that it is parallelogram. You can show that more than one property also, but at least one is enough. Okay, one property is enough. So now we will start our exercise. Understand? So these are the some main properties of parallelogram. We already discussed. These are theorem number 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 8.5, 8.6, 8.7. Okay. So now question number 2. We already spent a more time on this basics of the quadrilateral. Now we will start our question. Okay. So now second question is, if the diagonals of the parallelogram are equal. What is given? Second question. First we already finished first question. Now if the diagonals of parallelogram, this is symbol of parallelogram. If the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal, so it means what is given? Diagonal are already given in parallelogram. Then so that it is a rectangle. It is a, we have given any parallelogram and we have to show that it is a rectangle. We want to show that a rectangle. So if you want to prove that any parallelogram rectangle, you should know what is the property of rectangle, what is a parallelogram. If you don't know, you can't solve these questions. That's why I focus more and more on these properties. Okay. So now we will say what is given. We have given if the diagonals of parallelogram are equal. Parallelogram given and whose diagonal are equal. But we already discussed in a parallelogram diagonal are not equal. But it is a special type of parallelogram given which is parallelogram also and diagonals are equal also. So we will start our question to write given. What is given? Let ABCD is a parallelogram in which diagonals are equal. So you can take any diagonal. So you can take any parallelogram. Yes, it is a parallelogram. Parallelogram or not? Because ABCD is what is given. Parallelogram. ABCD. It is. And what is given? Diagonals are equal. And if diagonals are equal, it means AC equal. That is. Right? That are AC equal to BD. Understand or not? Understand or not? AC equal to BD. ABCD is parallelogram also and it is a diagonal also equal. So when we want to prove that, what we want to prove? ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. And tell me, if you want to prove that any quadrilateral rectangle, what is the property of rectangle? Only one difference between rectangle and, we already discussed in rectangle and parallelogram. What? In diagonal, each angle in a rectangle is always 90 degree. But in parallelograms, each angle is not 90 degree. Anyhow, if we prove that angle A is 90, angle B is 90, angle C is 90, angle D is 90. So what we can say that ABCD is a rectangle. Because we know what is rectangle property. Rectangle is a parallelogram. Everyone know rectangle is a special type of parallelogram. It is already given parallelogram. So we no need to show that ABCD is a parallelogram. Already given. Understand or not? And tell me, if ABCD is parallelogram, everyone know ABCD is already given parallelogram. So now we will use the property of parallelogram here, and we will show that angle A is 90, B is 90, C is 90, D is 90. Then we say that it is a rectangle. And tell me, if ABCD is a parallelogram, ABCD is a parallelogram, and we know in parallelogram these are two parallel lines, and a parallel lines cut by intersecting lines. Sum of the interior angle on same side is always 180. If this angle and this angle is 180, it is A, it is B. If angle A and B is 180, so it's mean, and we want to show that it is also 90, it is also 90. So anyhow, if we prove that angle A equal to B, angle A plus B, you know 180, because sum of interior angle on same side is always 180. Anyhow, if you show that angle A equal to angle B, so angle is 90, B is also 90. If A is 90 and ABCD is, if A is 90 and ABCD is a parallelogram, in parallelogram opposite angles are equal, it is also 90, it is also 90. And if each angle is 90 degree, it is a rectangle. So we want to prove that. What we want to prove that? Our motto is is we want to prove that angle A equal to angle B. Angle A equal to angle B. And angle A equal to B, how will we show that? So we will take two triangles in which angle A and angle B. A, B, it is B. So we will write, so proof. Are you understand what we want to prove? We want to prove that angle A equal to angle B. If angle A equal to angle B, we can say that it is 90, it is 90, 90, 90. And it is a rectangle. And two angles if you want to show that equal, so we have to show that these two angles are present in two triangles which are congruent. Why? Because congruent triangle corresponding parts always equal. So we will write, so take a triangle in which angle A. So what? So which one triangle? A, B, D. So in triangle A, B, D. A, B, D. And second triangle in which we want to prove that angle A equal to angle B. So take a triangle in which angle B also. So it is angle B. This one is angle B. So what is angle? A, B, C. So triangle A, B, C. So triangle A, B, C. Understand or not? And first we will prove that. It means we take which one triangle? A, B, D. A, B, D. This triangle, and second is A, B, C. A, B, C. This one triangle and this one. And we want to prove these two triangles are congruent. And why we want to prove congruent? Because we want to show that angle A equal to angle B. And angle A equal to B, you can say that in what case? When these two triangles are congruent. So congruent, how will you prove that? We know there are the 5 properties of congruent. In 7th chapter we already finished it. So what is? So in triangle ABD, AB, AB, ABD, ABC, this one ABC, ABD, ABC. So it means AB equal to AB. AB is common. Yes. AB is common or not? You can say ABD, AB, ABC. AB is common. Next is, otherwise, if you are confusing in one parallelogram, which one triangle we will take? So you can make separately. So one is this one, ABD and ABC. So it is ABC. So AB, AB, common. Next is, we know already given. Can you say that AD equal to BC? AD equal to BC or not? Why? Because ABCD is a parallelogram. And in parallelogram, opposite side always equal. Very good. So AD equal to BC. And write reason why they are equal. Always write the reason. Because opposite side of parallelogram. Next is, so two triangles we already proved that. Next, so ABD. AB is already finished. ABD. AD is, what is remain? BD. And here is remain AC. Can you say that BD equal to AC? Can you say that BD and AC are equal? Yes, it is also given in which diagonals are equal. So you can write given. And we know if in two triangles side, all three sides are equal each other. So it means we can say that. Now you can say that. So therefore we can say that ABCDJ. So these two triangles are congruent. So right. So you can write triangle ABD congruent. ABD congruent to. It is the symbol of the congruent. Okay. ABD are congruent. This one. Okay. Congruent of. Which one congruent? always we will write in order ABD. So AB equal to AB. AB is first 2. So here is also AB. So triangle AB. And what is remain? See, you can check its order also. AD equal to BC. AD. So AD first and last. So here equal to B and C first and last. So here it is not first and last. So we will write it is BA. So we will write. Why? You can now check it. AB first 2. AB first 2. And AB. AB is also first 2. Yes, it's finished. Now BD. BD last 2. Here is AC is also last 2. So it means now we will write in order. And we know if two triangles are congruent, then corresponding parts are equal. Why we write in why did we write here in order? Because this order give us the corresponding parts. Corresponding parts are always equal. Always we will write. देखो BD equal to AC. B and D. B and D last 2. Here is AC is also last 2. Okay. AD first and third. So BC is also first and last. Same. So they are. So angle A, this one. These are two congruent triangle. And now we can. What we want to prove that? We want to prove that angle A equal to angle B, and we check it in these two triangles. Angle A is first. What is here first? Angle B. So you can write angle A equal to angle B. Angle A equal to angle B, because angle A in which triangle? This angle ABD. ABD. Angle A is this one total. And in angle B, BAC, in triangle BAC. So this angle is B. So angle A equal to angle B. Otherwise, you can write this angle A is like this one. Angle always write in middle. So angle B, angle A, BAD equal to angle B in always in middle. So angle CBA. Why? By CPCT. Corresponding parts of congruent triangle by CPCT. Corresponding parts of congruent triangle always equal to. You can write angle A equal to angle B. Yes, we know. So therefore angle A equal to angle B. Okay, otherwise you can write this one also. And we know now this angle equal to this one, and we know ABCD is a parallelogram, and in parallelogram AD parallel to BC. These two parallel lines cut by a transversal line. Sum of the interior angle is this angle plus this angle is 180. So angle A plus B is 180. So you can write angle A plus angle B equal to 180. Why? Interior angle on same side of parallelogram. Yeah, parallel of transversal line. Of transversal line. Transversal line. Understand it? So angle A equal to B, we already proved that. So it means in place of angle A we can put angle B, because angle A equal to angle B. So angle B equal to angle B plus 180. Angle B plus B, angle 2B 180. So and 2 is another side, divide. So angle B is 90 degree. Angle B is 90 degree. I am writing here, there is space problem, okay? So now angle B equal to 90 and angle A equal to angle B. So therefore angle A equal to also 90 And we know, everyone know, in that question is given ABCD is a parallelogram, and in a parallelogram ABCD, we already proved that angle A is 90, angle B is 90, and ABCD is a 90. If ABCD A and angle B is 90, and the ABCD is given a parallelogram, and in a parallelogram property we already know opposite angle is always equal, so it is also 90. It is also 90. So therefore, angle B, angle C, and angle D also 90 degree. Why? Opposite angle of parallelogram. And if each angle is 90 degree, so therefore ABCD is a rectangle. Is a rectangle. What property I told you? Rectangle. Rectangle. Each angle is 90 and diagonals are also equal. But diagonals is already equal given. Only we have to show that each angle is 90. And we prove that each angle is 90 degree. I know it is some difficult question, but if you understand how to approach the answer, you can solve very easily. Okay. So again, I am explaining it. ABCD is a given parallelogram, already given. ABCD is a parallelogram, and in which diagonal is already given equal. So diagonal are equal means AC equal to BD. Then we have to prove that ABCD is a rectangle. So first we will think ourselves in mind, what is rectangle? Rectangle mean each angle is 90 degree. Rectangle is a parallelogram. Parallelogram is already given, yes. So no need to show that it is a parallelogram, already given. And prove that it is a rectangle. Rectangle mean each angle is 90 degree and diagonal also equal. Diagonal is also equal given. Only one thing is left here to prove that each angle is 90. And tell me, if you want to prove that each angle is 90, we know it is a parallelogram. In parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. If A is 90, so C is also 90. B is 90. So we want to show that angle A is 90 degree. And we already know ABCD is a parallelogram. And in parallelogram, these two are parallel lines. And sum of the interior angle on same side is always 180. If sum of these two angle is 180 and we want to prove that angle A is 90, B is 90, it means anyhow if we prove that angle A equal to angle B, and two angles if you want to prove that equal, so we should take two triangles and they are congruent. First we will prove that they are congruent, because if two triangles are congruent, then corresponding parts always equal, and we will prove that angle A and angle B are corresponding. So corresponding means they are equal. So if we want to prove that two angles are equal, so we will take two triangles in which angle A and angle B. Okay, we will take only simple things. We will take two triangles in which angle A and angle B. So first triangle ABD. So angle A is here in ABD. Next angle B, where? In this triangle ABC. So this triangle. So now, and separately you can make a figure. So we will prove, we know AB is common. AD equal to BC, opposite side of parallelogram, and BD equal to AC is also given. So therefore this ABC and second triangle ABD are congruent, and if these two triangles are congruent, corresponding parts equal. Corresponding parts are equal mean angle A equal to angle B, and angle B equal to angle A, and angle D equal to angle C, and side AB equal to BA, side BD equal to AC. So it means and what we want to prove that angle A equal to angle B. So we will check it. This angle A, so this one angle, and angle B, this one angle, both are equal by CP. Both are equal. So angle A equal to angle B. If angle A equal to angle B, and we know sum of angle A plus B is 180. Interior angle on same side on the transversal is always. So this one, so angle B is 90 degree, and this one, so angle B is 90, angle A is 90, so whole angle are 90. This means it is a rectangle. You can take any other two triangles, not only A and B. You can take, now you can take like this one, because ABCD is a parallelogram. Any two angles you can take. You can take angle C and B also, because these two are parallel lines and it is a transversal. These two are parallel lines and it is a transversal line, and sum is always 180. Anyhow, we want to prove that angle B and C are equal. So what we will take? We will take two triangles in which angle B and angle C. So angle B in this triangle ABC you can take. Second is angle C. This triangle you can take BCD. BCD and ABC. BC is common. This one equal to this one. These are the diagonals already given. Then these two triangles are congruent, and same as it is. Any two angles you can take and you can prove that. So this question you can do by the 4 method. In next, otherwise you can take like this one also. What is? You can take angle D and angle C also take. So angle D in which triangle? In this triangle, angle D. ADC and angle C DCB. So any two triangles you can take. Understand it? I hope you understand it. Tomorrow, next class, we will start our third chapter. It is some only if you understand it, how to approach the answer. It is very easy. So first read the question and then think what we want to prove that. We want to prove that it is a rectangle. So what is rectangle property? Rectangle means each angle is 90. So we have to show that each angle is 90. So like this one you have to approach the answer. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.